Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm here to share on your path to ascension. This is a way that I have been able to ascend in a new way. And it was kind of like, how you wing it and then something actually happens. So it was one of those things. I felt called to do something. It seemed a little silly, but you never know how you can ascend with listen to your intuition. This is what I tell those that study beneath me, or those that I try and help guide, I should say, because we're never above or under. So, no. What it was, I was in a place where there was trees all around me, and it was a place that someone along my journey had said it was going to be significant. So when I got there, I really listened to my intuition and wondered what was so important for me to do. I saw this tree and I really felt it was necessary to connect to it. And we really do need to connect to the earth in other ways than just to ground ourselves, put our negativity into the earth. When you think of your elements, so this is your earth, air, fire, water. When you think of that, there's also spirit. So spirit is most important. We're taking so much from our goddess, Tira, Mother Earth. We're taking so much from her that we're damaging ourselves. It's basically like God had a protective system. You've got to think there's God and Goddess. So just like any relationship, he's going to have her back as she has his. So they work together. They support us the same. So what I'm trying to explain is, with the global warming, it was something that we all knew was getting worse. Still happened. Glaciers started melting. We started thinking about that. Maybe you turned a blind eye to a lot of what was happening, like nuclear missiles, atomic bombs. We're drilling, we're mining. What that actually does to the preservation of what Earth was supposed to be. And now we have came to a new way of attacking her by putting our negative spiritual low vibration crap into her as we keep poking at her. So we have to really do some healing work with her. And the only way that you can do that is by compassion. You got to feel her. You got to feel the earth. So, in feeling the earth, this was what I felt like doing. There was a big tree there. There was a spot that it seemed dead. Nothing was growing. I put my hand there and I asked, can I please connect with you? Not for the purpose for me to put negative energy into you, but for me to understand you. Connect with me so it is as if we are one. So I got into a way that I was able to feel as they were feeling. And at that time, I was released then to a new understanding of Goddess Tira, Mother Earth. And she said, go to all of my elements and do this. So I've done the water. I did it at a river. So I've done the water. I have done the earth. I have done rocks. Might sound strange, but it's still earth, right? I'm trying to figure out a way of how to include air onto this. Fire, of course, with like candles or sage. There's ways that we can still do it that way. But the way that I do it is I ask for permission. May I connect with you so I may understand you, so I may fulfill my role in helping you, will you open to your energy and my energy connecting as one? So I may understand you for the purpose of how to help you. We're here to heal the world, people. We're making a mess of it. It's like, think of the earth as like an actual being. And would you go over to somebody's house, mess it all up, call a bunch of friends, have them mess it up, start poking, taking stuff that's not yours? You wouldn't do that. We're not having an appreciation for the earth. The earth is part of our survival. You have to connect in order to really understand how desperate times are. The glaciers are melting. The permafrost is melting. There's methane gas being released in the atmosphere at alarming rates. We now have world disease. There's fires. There's earthquakes. There's tornadoes. There's everything. It's time to wake up. The time's now. You're being called to recognize this. And I know it sounds like maybe I'm taking things really fast with you, but it's because this is your survival. There is no time. If you feel called to connect with Earth, I want you just to place your hand in the water and say, may I connect with you? And that way you'll know how to help the Earth too. So we're in it together, and as many as we can get to help, the better. So if this speaks to you and you're not scared, I'm not going to say it's easy, but if you're not scared, try it and tell me what you think. What was your experience? Thank you.